Movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the bottom. He's gonna let you know if you should stay home or if you should go. Might even yell if it's a spectacle. From San Francisco to Long Island. 'Cause nothing's better than a motion video.
It's Movie Time. It's produced and hosted by John DeSando. Listen to broadcast shows Fridays at 4:01 and 8:01 p.m. Read reviews and listen to shows online at WCBE.org.
I'm John
And
DeSando,
I'm Wayne Miller.
and this is It's Movie Time.
It sure is.
You know, I'm telling you, how many years have you and I lived with the Robin Hood legend?
Oh,
Must be decades.
yeah, well, you know, like I told you, and of course, we'll get into during our podcast a little bit more about all the Robin Hood movies and stuff like that. But I was enthralled when I was a kid with the Errol Flynn 1938 Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I just thought that was just the coolest movie. And and then and then reading for my middle school class, English class, Ivanhoe, and how surprised I was that Robin Hood was a character in Ivanhoe.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's and there was a Robin Hood there was an Ivanhoe movie in the early 50s, really a good one with Robert Taylor's Ivanhoe and Joan Fontaine and a very young fetching Elizabeth Taylor. And it was a minor character in that movie, but there was a Robin Hood in that.
well, today we have a bleaker take on Robin Hood called The Death of Robin. The Death of Robin Hood. Now, if that doesn't tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, is he going to die in this one? And but you know what's interesting? They were going to use that title back when Sean Connery played Robin Hood with Audrey Hepburn as Maid Marian in 1976. That was going to be the original title, The Death of Robin Hood. And they thought, no, that's going to be too much of a downer, so
Sure,
they changed
yeah.
it to Robin and Marian.
Yeah. Now, this one stars Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
And you know, I might want to talk a little bit about his later on in the show.
Yep.
Because he interests me as a guy who played many heroic roles.
Yes.
And this one is, well, this one is the, how should I say it? It's Robin Hood reflecting on his murderous life.
Yes, and but not without remorse.
Yeah.
I mean, he did not have remorse until near the end. You know, after, and of course, you know, this movie, production value, I think, is superb.
Yeah.
It gives you a much grimier, bleaker look of the Middle Ages in England. And the first 45 minutes to an hour, man, it is arousing, rip-roaring,
Yeah,
battle
it's a
scenes,
bloody
but
business.
very bloody
You know,
business.
teaming him up with Little John again,
Yes,
played by,
Bill Skarsgård. Good God, that guy, and he was unrecognizable. But he's been, you know, so well known for movies like the latest Nosferatu and his take of Pennywise the
Yes,
Killer Clown
yeah,
in
right.
the It movies.
so this is the great
Yes.
Skarsgård franchise, and he's doing well. And in fact, I noticed as we were watching that you were somewhat gleeful that they recounted versus how they met on the bridge.
Because what I loved about that was really a throwback to the Errol Flynn movie when they meet on the bridge. But the thing of it is, his Little John, Skarsgård's Little John, at first I thought, did they pick the wrong Skarsgård? You know, with his beefier, bigger, you know, brother and dad or whatever. Because Little John, and that was a play on words, kind of ironic, because he was a big guy.
Yes.
And played in the Errol Flynn one by Alan Hale Sr., who, I know that doing my research, he played Little John in the famous Fairbanks, Douglas Fairbanks Robin Hood, 1922.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, in this one, in The Death of Robin Hood, what's in it for anyone to like, even younger than we are? I mean, what is this movie going to make it or not?
Well, I hope so. But the younger crowd would love the bloody fight scenes at the beginning. And of course, you saw how I reacted when this little boy was running away and Robin Hood shoots an arrow in his head.
Yeah, right in his head.
Yeah, and I thought, and I think it came out his eyeball or what, went through the back of his head.
But I wondered, remember when they reprised that shot, and I wondered, what is this? Is this a dream sequence or what? No, it's the truth.
Right.
And he shoots another teenage girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy is, and it's funny because he talks about how much that all the myths about him were just lies, and that, and he certainly did not want to rob from the rich to give to the poor. He was just a mean SOB.
At least as this take has it.
This take has it, yes.
He is moving into the period of contrition.
Yes.
I would just say he's in his 60s in this movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely in his 60s.
Yeah, and one of the features that allows us to understand how he can make that transition is a very fetching Jodie Comer.
Yes, I like her.
Sister Bridget.
Yes, Sister Bridget. And I thought, wow, now that's one of those nuns that you wished you would have had
I know.
when you were in a parochial school.
We had it all, we had them when we got the young nuns.
Yeah.
We were trying to look to see if they had any figure at all.
You wouldn't mind Sister Bridget calling you a dirty little thing.
Oh no. So he goes to a priory.
Yes.
And she's the prioress. And she helps him through this dark period of his life.
Exactly. And that's and what's interesting, and I don't want to give a lot away because I missed it in the movie until I read several reviews about it, that they had a past history. He had killed her husband and children and burned them. And that I did not pick up on, that they had a backstory there. But she decided to lead a life of service to Christ and stuff like that. And so she had like a bunch of orphans there at the place, as well as some sick ones. And one of my favorite characters in the whole movie was, it looked like a mummy, the leper.
Yes.
That very, very philosophical, brilliant leper who Robin really became friends with.
Sure, yeah.
And they talked about, and the leper was trying to tell him, look, and he survives. He's gravely wounded. He's brought there by little
meaning Robin.
Robin Hood was gravely injured,
right.
And he's nursed back to health, and the leper's telling him, you don't have to go back to your life of killing, being a serial killer. Stay with us here. You can find a good life here.
Well, what director and writer Michael Sarnowski has done what I thought a really very smart move by having another damaged character. And so you could see the similarity between the two, and you could see how it was necessary to survive, but you had to go through certain steps to do it.
And I don't that the movie that the director had done previously with Nicolas Cage, Pig.
Oh, I loved it.
And that was another one, kind of like a really, and this guy goes really kind of not happy when his prized truffle snuffing pig, because he's a chef in this. Nicolas Cage.
Loved that movie, and I loved another one he did, A Quiet Place.
Oh, A Quiet Place, Day One.
Yeah.
It was the last one they did. It was like a prequel to the first set of A Quiet Place movies. Yes, he does a good job in the whole, the character studies.
Yeah.
And I think choosing Hugh Jackman for this role of Robin Hood was excellent, because it kind of reminded me a little bit, you brought it up when we saw it, Logan, when the Wolverine.
That's right.
And what kind of leads Logan to more maybe redemption was protecting a young girl.
Yeah.
Which Robin Hood's doing.
Yes.
Right. She's the daughter of Little John, this
Yeah.
little girl.
And-
Cute little girl that he teaches to shoot the bow and arrow.
And why I think I so admire Hugh Jackman for doing this, actually the comic book Logan was 5'2" or 3. And
Yes, he was a little dude.
And Jackman was 6'2",
Yes.
and yet they carried it off.
Yes, he
And
did.
It works even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but the Wolverine, was like one of those like short man complexes, that had to prove himself.
Well, Wayne Miller, listen, people who are affectionate toward us, and
Yes.
there are a couple of them out there, might want to listen to what we have to say. I know you're just loaded with research that we're going to see, that we're going to listen to in our podcast, and that's going to be Back Talk.
Back Talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Back Talk.
cool.
But until that point, what do you advise?
I would recommend it. You may be some people may be turned off with the violence of the first half or so of the movie, but then get bored out of their minds. Some people.
Yes, right.
With how slow the second part goes,
Yeah.
and all the philosophical talks and things like that, but stick with it.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing, a review I read in Christianity Today, they kind of like how the movie was made, but they did not like what they consider euthanasia, mercy killing. Kind of as he is slowly bled to death, which was back in the Middle Ages and actually
Sure.
right up to through colonial America. Was supposed to be kind of a healing cure of letting bad blood happen, which is a metaphor in itself.
And it fits along thematically
Yes.
with the ironies here, because Sister Bridget, that icon of holiness, is the one who is helping
Yes.
his death.
Yeah, but it's interesting enough in the book that this was based on, the sister was actually, I think, much older, Robin Hood's aunt or whatever, and that does that. And basically, not to assist him in the suicide, but to kill him because of all the murders he had done.
Yeah, and she's certainly not Meg Marian.
It's movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the bottom, he's gonna let you know